Michael's home has been quietly operating in a residential neighbourhood in Saskatoon for about a year. The government recently announced over $660,000 in yearly funding for Prairie Harm Reduction to run it. We can't show you the home due to privacy concerns, but 5 young men are living there, and they're allowed to use substances while staying in the home, which is staffed 24/7. Kayla DeMung says it offers the kids the stability they may not have known before, while giving them the freedom to come and go even when they're using.
That attachment piece is often missing, whether it's from their home communities or their families of origin. People need to belong somewhere, and so if we can offer them that in this home, then maybe we won't ever need to see them in our safe consumption site or in our drop-in services, right?
DeMung says the recent funding announcement for the home shows the government recognizes the value in harm reduction, but so far that hasn't translated into funding for Prairie Harm Reduction's safe consumption site. All 5 of the youth in the home are Indigenous, and DeMung estimates about 75% of the clients at the safe consumption site are Indigenous. Last year, they asked for $1.3 million from the province, but were denied. And DeMung says they again had to rely on fundraising and community donations. The denial in funding came in a year where the Provincial Coroner's Service reported 464 people overdosed, a record number for Saskatchewan. 83 were Indigenous. DeMung says the number of deaths will only grow if the government doesn't do more.
It is their job to take care of the people of this province, and that means all the people, not just the people that are convenient to support. It's definitely harder, I think, to look at funding people who are actively using substances, but I think we tend to forget that they're people too.
DeMung says she'll be closely watching when the budget is released March 23rd, just like she does every year.
It's definitely anxiety-filled experience, just knowing that so much of our ability to support our community is determined that day.
Leanne Sanders, APTN National News, Saskatoon.